Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Crafting with V, and today we are just doing a little coffee chat and WIP. Have my coffee here with one of my favorite mugs. Anyway, so I did start on another painting and I've got a few other crafts going as well. I've got my crochet, and then I also started a cross stitch. Anyway, but first, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are new here, welcome. I hope you decide to stick around. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back to see me again. And if you don't mind, hit the like button, subscribe. If you haven't, comment, ring that bell, let me know what you think. But let's go ahead and switch the camera to my painting that I've got right now. Let's see, I'm still kind of getting used to this part because I've got this set up just a little bit different than I did have. There we go. So what I am working on now, and I know that I will not get this done by Easter. Push it up just a little bit so you can see the section that I'm working on. I am working on I call it Bunny with Daisy. I think that this is going to be so pretty once it's done. Please ignore all my different size release papers. I buy if I have just the plain release papers, I cut them to whatever size I need them, and then I do reuse them. Okay, pins I'm using. Let's turn this light back on because I had to turn it off for the other view. It causes a glare. But I have my two pins. These are both from Amazon. One's got a 4-placer on it, and this has a metal 2-placer, and then they both have single placers. I am using one of my favorite trays. If I can find more of these types of trays, I will buy them. Love these trays. And then my wax that I am using is just normal, plain pink wax. So, just a second, let me see what that was real quick. Okay. Nothing that I need right now. But this part down here is all confetti, and then the only color blocking really is once you get up to the sky in this. So, what is going on today? There's really not a whole lot going on today, other than the fact that after 9 o'clock or so this morning, it's actually 8:10 right now. After 9 o'clock, I will not have a vehicle because my daughter has to use my van to go to work. And then let's go ahead and put these down here. We'll put them back in here so you can still see what I'm working on. Anyway, my daughter has to use my van to go to work. Josh's truck is in the shop, and then our extra little car is what he's driving to work today. So that leaves me without a vehicle, which is fine. I got to get laundry caught up and all the other stuff done today. So not such a big deal. I'll just have to walk up to my daughter's house to get the kids once their bus runs, which is right up the road. It's not going to hurt me to walk. And then, but yesterday, we ended up taking my oldest daughter out for her birthday. She wanted to go to Cracker Barrel, so that is where we went to. And oops. It was a pretty good dinner. I got a maple chicken bacon. It was a grilled chicken breast, and then it came got the mashed potatoes and the sweet carrots. It was actually really, really good. I really liked that. And then, but she ended up having fun there. And then we had we went to the Dollar Tree before we came back home. I did get a few things there. Probably not gonna do a video on those, but I just got a magnifying glass, some of those wooden generic Jenga games, because I'm going to use some of those in the crafts that I do. And what else did I get? There was some other thing, and I can't remember what it was, but anyway, I did that. I got my cross stitch in the mail. So I started a little bit on it. I don't have my crochet in here, so I can't show it to you, but I can show you what I've started on my painting. Just, it's not showing up very well, but it's just that little bit right there. And I have figured out what helps me a lot. Light pads are not just for diamond painting. If you hold your work over your light pad, the light shines through those holes in it, and it really works pretty good. Makes it a little bit easier to see what you're doing. Although whenever I'm working on that, I won't always have my light pad, but it does help out a lot. Let's see. We are getting the 3s done on this. My next coffee whip and chat will I'll probably set everything up in my living room where my DAC sloth puzzle is at. I'm not sure yet though. I'm almost done with that. I've got like a 30 by 40 section of it left to do. And then that one will be done, so I'll be able to take one of my bigger paintings in there after that. So it'll be okay. I've actually already recorded this video once. In fact, I recorded 2 videos yesterday. Both videos, I didn't realize I had the microphone set to the wrong one. So, whenever I did that, I had absolutely no sound on my video at all. So, the unboxing that I did, I had to go over and kind of do a voiceover. It won't be out for a few days. And then this one, since I didn't have anything really in it, I went ahead and just re-recorded the whole thing. But whenever you have to go back and do a voiceover on something, it makes it's a lot harder to do than what you would think. At least for me, because I never can remember what I said the first time. So you're having to go through and do it all over again. But anyway, we did all that yesterday. And then we had to we went and picked up Leslie and went and did grocery shopping. And got everything that we needed. We had been trying to use up a bunch of stuff in our house, food-wise, so we could get down to just the bare minimal in the house before we started buying more groceries. So we did that. we got to where we got a lot of stuff used that we had in the freezers and stuff. We still have a lot in the freezers, but we had to go and get some more groceries this time. So that, by the time we got home yesterday from doing everything that we had to do, it was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I sat down, did some diamond painting. I still got to record my sloth comparison video, which I'm glad I didn't record it yesterday whenever I recorded the other ones, because I probably would have had to redo that one as well. But let's see. Number 8. I love using these baggies like this now. And whenever I'm done, I just put them in a box. For right now, I'm just putting them in a box. And then whenever I get time, I'll put all my spares together the way that they're supposed to be. But I have ran out of a few colors on a few different paintings. So I probably, once I get it built up, will not keep more than one bag of each color for square and one bag for round. But I will keep at least that one bag so that if I run out. Now squares, I'm pretty much going to be saving all of my squares that I can and see if I can get enough to do my bell cross stitch conversion, because I want to try to do it without buying any drills, but I don't know if that'll happen, because I also have to compare. There's some of the ones that are in the colors for that have to be, that are colors that aren't used in diamonds. So I'm going to try to figure out what colors to replace with that. But yeah, that will be a ways off. I'm nowhere near able to get started on that. I have a canvas that I'm going to try to use, but I'm not even sure that it's going to work. My daughter had bought Where the Fun Never Ends from Diamond Art Club. And at the time, she was living with, or actually my other daughter was living with her. And her daughter had went and poured out all the extra drills that she had from the painting. So, of course, it was over the 8 drills that they will replace. So she ended up buying a whole new kit so that she could finish that kit. And she gave me the canvas out of it. And yes, it's a colorful canvas, but I'm hoping with the squares that I can cover it up. Whether or not it'll work, I don't know. All I can do is try. I don't want to let it go to waste, and if it doesn't work, I can start saving round drills and start doing Where the Fun Never Ends. So, either way, I'll get it used. We are already at 14 minutes. This has flown by. So we've got, well, probably a little less than 5 minutes left on here. The next one that I do, I will probably show you what I've got done on my little crochet project, even though I'm telling you, I'm not a very good crocheter, so it's not the best. It's just a single. Some of the lines are single, some of the lines are double crocheted. It's just a basic blanket that I'm working on that I'm going to use for whenever I go camping. It'll be in my van, so if anybody sees it, I'm not planning on, giving it away, so it'll be just something that for me. So I don't care if it's perfect, but I'm really, really going to enjoy it once I get done because I'm using up all my spare yarn that I have. So we have got the 8s done. We're going to go ahead and get the A's on this. This one is very confetti heavy. So let's get the A's. But anyway, my day today is just going to be doing housework and laundry and waiting on my daughter to come back with my van this afternoon, watching the grandkids. I do have to go out once she gets back and go and get some dog food because they had just enough for last night. So I'll have to go and get some more dog food this afternoon. But it's going to be a very lazy day for me. I'm just going to be, I haven't even changed out of my pajamas. So, and I really don't think that I will until I have to. Anyway, that's about all I have for today. So I am going to see you later. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Bye.